Welcome, my dear viewer, to Dr. Paul Kibicho, PhD, QB, HSC, official TikTok page, official YouTube channel, and official Facebook, YouTube channel. I want us to look at how we celebrated our last year's holiday and what is said that affected our festivities last year. Because it is by evaluating what we did last year that you can be able to analyze and decide on the way forward for 2025. I can assure you with a lot of confidence that majority of us people, we never took our family members where they decided to be taken. Underline that. We never took our family members where they decided to be taken. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is the fact that some of us people, we never had enough money to take our families out for holiday. And that is the scenario for many families. And I appreciate that. So the question begs, what went wrong? How many other holidays have you lied to your children that you are going to take them for holidays and you have never done that? Doesn't it bother you that every year that comes, you have nowhere to take your family members? Some of us people, we are fond of sending our children to our parents, for those who have got parents. And your children have reached a point of asking you, why have you converted your parents or our grandfathers and grandmothers into a museum? Why a museum? Because every year, that is where you send them. It is because you never saved enough money. It is because you never planned for that holiday. And that is why I'm here to tell you something. For those who want to do it, you can do it. For those who just want to hear, because Kenyans, majority of us Kenyans, we just like hearing, but we do not like doing it. It's up to you because the family belongs to you. As for my family, I know what I have done. As for my family, I knew where I took them for holiday, and I knew they were happy because that is the feedback I got from them. It is because of planning. Planning changes everything. The game changer of life comes through planning. If you plan, you are assured that the life will be more bearable and good results will be achieved. So, what do you require to do so that you can have a good holiday? Number one, I have always said this: identify your sources of income. So, the first thing that you do in order for you to succeed financially, you need to identify your sources of income. By identifying your pieces of income, I mean how much money do you get and where does that money come from? So the moment you identify, for instance, that you receive 100,000 shillings per month, I'm only giving an example, and your expenditure looks like this, you'll be able to know how much money you need to put aside. And then after that, ask yourself, what kind of destination are you planning to take your family to? So assuming you want to take your family to Mombasa, for instance, if you want to take your family to Mombasa, you need to ask yourself, will you go by road? Will you go by air? Will you go by through SGR? Because it is by asking yourself the kind of means that you want to use, that you'll be able now to know how much money you need to save. So what you require to do, therefore, it is to identify the mode of transport, because the mode of transport informs you how much money you require. Then after that, identify the avenue through which you'll be saving your money. And the avenue is very simple. My company, which is called Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, has what we call Quest Pinnacle Holiday Savings Account. May I surprise all of you, and those who can get a chance of visiting me in my office can see. I was able to give an individual who saved his money through our account last year in December 960,000 Kenya shillings. Imagine, where couldn't he have taken his family? 960,000 is a lot of money. It can buy you a piece of land, it can change a lot of things in your life. And what made him save that money was purely discipline. I have been talking about financial discipline and hygiene. The only problem I have been able to identify amongst us Kenyans is that what occupies the larger part of our brains is skepticism. Skepticism means we only see negative things in every situation. And I have mentioned this and I'm going to demonstrate that majority of us people, we see half glass. Instead of saying the glass is half full, we see the glass is half empty. That is purely what we call your attitude. So your attitude, therefore, becomes the first original barrier that makes you not to succeed. I have already demonstrated to you that last year we were able to pay our client who saved money through Quest Pinnacle Holiday Savings Account 960,000 Kenya shillings. What does that one mean? If you're there, the minimum amount we allow you to save is as little from 500 shillings per month to any amount of money that you want to save. So if you want to save 1 million, if you want to save even whatever amount you want to save, we are giving you an avenue. So this, and when you pay your money, we'll be issuing you with a receipt, properly written holiday savings account, and I can demonstrate because I'm in the office. So we'll be able to give you a receipt. This is what we call Quest Pinnacle Holiday Savings Account. This receipt shows you how much money you have been able to save. Of course, you know how much you have saved, but because of perpetuating what we call honesty and transparency and accountability, we'll be giving you a receipt. So come December, the first week of December, we'll be able to release funds to you so that you can now take your family to that place that you had intended. And that makes it very easy for you. Na diposa nasema hivi, wahenga waliposema hamba na haba hujaza kibamba, hawakuwa walefi. Shida yetu ni hatutilii maanani maana ya hiyo misemo. Ukiona vielea vimeundwa na bahati ya mwenzio, usilalie mlango wazi. Na shada shema hufikwa pete, na baada ya dhiki ni faraja. Kwa hivyo ningekusihi popote ulipo, mbona usitumie shobo shetu kuweka akiba, ili wakati wa sherehe ukifika mwezi wa Disemba uko na pesa mkononi mwako. Lile jambo ambalo litakuwa linahitajika kwako ni kufanya uamuzi, familia yako utaipeleka wapi. We are offering that. So should you be interested to save money using what we call Quest Pinnacle Holiday Savings Account, don't hesitate to call us on 0722 633 021, 0722 633 021, or 0713 534 65. Try us and you'll never go wrong. May God bless you.